36 state assembly speakers send message to Tinubu over economic hardship. Oh, so the Speaker of the State House of Assembly for the 36 states have jointly written a letter to Tinubu over the hardship in the country. Can you imagine? Huh. So why not write this? So they bypass the governor and roll straight to the presidency. The Conference of Speakers from 36 states, Houses of Assembly, has urged President Bola Tinubu to implement sustainable policies that would address the sufferings of Nigerians. The speakers also admitted that the economic challenges faced by Nigerians are due to President Tinubu's removal of petroleum product subsidy and the floating of the naira exchange rate, which has led to harsh consequences for the populace. So the conference chaired by the Speaker, Honorable Adebo Ogundoyin, also urged the federal government and state governments to initiate sustainable policies with equal measure of courage to ameliorate the sufferings of the people. The conference also strongly advocated for state policing, stating that it would check the negative trend of insecurity in our country. Okay. So the conference further appealed to relevant political leaders in Rivers State to explore peaceful means to resolve the near impasse between the legislative and executive arm of government in the state. Can you imagine? So the resolutions were contained in a communique signed by the chairman at the end of a meeting attended by 29 speakers in Abuja. So the meeting had deliberations on a wide range of issues concerning good governance in the country. So according to the communique, while the conference acknowledges the courage of Mr. President in his economic policies taken so far, such as the removal of petroleum subsidy and the floating of the naira exchange rate, the unintended consequences of these policies are too harsh on the populace. Exactly. So speaking at the conference, the Speaker of the House of Assembly, House of Representatives, Honorable Tajudi Abbas, who was represented by the Chairman, House Committee on Inter-Parliamentary Relations, Honorable Mark Esset, stated that the issue of state legislative autonomy will be prioritized in the ongoing constitutional review, adding that it will be part of the key issues that will be on the front burners. So speaking on the merits of the forum, Esset explained that the forum symbolizes a vital convergence of minds dedicated to advancing democratic processes and promoting good governance. Speaking at the conference, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Tajudi Abbas, who was represented by the Chairman, House Committee on Interparliamentary Relations, Honorable Mark Esset, stated that the issue of state legislative autonomy will be prioritized in the ongoing constitutional review, adding that it will form part of key issues that will be on the front burner. So speaking on the merits of the forum, Esset explained that the forum symbolizes a vital convergence of minds dedicated to advancing democratic processes and promoting good governance. So in this critical time that the 10th National Assembly is undertaking the review of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and knowing the important role the State House of Assemblies plays, one of the key issues that is on the front burners of the constitutional review is the enactment of the state house's autonomy, which is the key issue or key point the House of Assembly seek to achieve. So the National Assembly has done it before. Unfortunately, it was lost. But I assure you that the National Assembly, under the leadership of Tajudeen Abbas, the state parliament autonomy will be a reality. Can you imagine? So in today's interconnected world, the importance of interparliamentary cooperation cannot be overstated. Through collaborative efforts, shared experiences, and mutual support, we can address common challenges and work towards sustainable development and prosperity for our people, he said. For too long, the national and state legislatures have operated somewhat in isolation, fostering constructive engagement in critical. It's critical. Okay, so the 10th House of Representatives is particularly keen on strengthening this relationship, especially as we embark on the review of Nigeria's constitution. Your support and active participation will be crucial to the success of this monumental task. Additionally, it is essential that we also stay current with our subscriptions to the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association, CPA. Okay, membership in the CPA offers numerous benefits, including access to global network of parliamentarians, opportunities for professional development, and platforms for sharing best practices in legislative processes. By maintaining our subscriptions, we ensure that we continue to benefit from these valuable resources and remain engaged in the global parliamentary community. Furthermore, your active participation in CPA allows us to contribute to the ongoing effort to transform the association from a charity organization based in the UK into a fully fledged international organization. This transformation will enhance the CPA's ability to support its members more effectively and ensure that its governance structures reflect the diverse perspectives of its global membership. So as someone who once served in a state legislature, I am acutely aware of the unique challenges you face as state legislative leaders, especially within the context of state politics. However, by working together, we can develop more robust and responsive legislative branches across the country. I commend you for your unwavering commitment to fostering legislative excellence and for your tireless effort in representing the voices of your constituents. Your dedication is fundamental to the strength and vibrancy of our democracy. After exhaustive deliberations, the conference issued the following resolutions at the end of the meetings. The conference observed that in spite of the constitutional provisions that grant financial autonomy to the state legislature, the implementation has been observed in breach. We therefore call on all the relevant stakeholders to comply with all the provisions in the Constitution and not breach them. To achieve this, the conference appeals to the National Assembly, Presidency, and other relevant stakeholders to leverage the ongoing Constitution review exercises. Okay. So all of this now is all about improving state legislation. Somebody said, just a story. Can any action be taken? The masses are dying in hunger, but the federal government is busy keeping your money in reserve. Now, wow, why? So the thing here is that the only two things I pick from here, apart from consolidating the relationship between the state and the federal legislators or legislatures, the key thing I see here is that the 36 speakers of the House of Assembly from the 36 states are now trying to look for a way to improve their how do I call it? Federal government to improve the living standard of the people, that the hardship is just too much on the people. And then the second thing is also supporting the state police across all the 36 states, which the IGP is trying to discourage the presidency from implementing, saying that Nigeria is not matured for state police, but that is not correct. So the thing here is state policing and improving the lifestyle of the people, because the hardship is just too much. The only thought here is strengthening the autonomy of the state legislature and improving the relationship between the state legislature and the federal legislature, so that they can legislate well. Let them legislate well, because life is not balanced at all. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment on this.